I'm Locum23, you're joining me for Bachelorette Party, Chapter 10, 86th. For the second time in just a few days, a stunningly attractive Scandinavian man is aiming a gun directly at your face. Shockingly, it's not getting old, especially since this time there are 3 of them. Who are you guys? What do you want?
We have forgotten our manners. How rude of us. I am Eric Magnuson, of course. We've already become acquainted. I'm Carl Magnuson. I am Shirley Magnuson.
Sorry, I didn't catch that last one. Could you repeat?
Enough of this scrabbling. We have completed the necessary formalities. I will do not ask again. May we come in?
That's very polite for you, holding a gun. He cocks his gun, you freeze where you stand. You have to defuse the situation fast, but how? Guys, listen, you're really not gonna shoot us. This is the most expensive resort in Vegas. It's basically wallpapered with security cameras. That's right. If you fire those guns, your faces will be all over the evening news. You'll be wanted men.
That is not our problem. We all have the same face. Police get confused and believe we are wearing very handsome masks.
Okay, but I thought it was just me, but like, are you triplets? Courtney, you can ask for their 23andMe reports later.
Enough excuse making. You will come with me and my brothers. You will do as we say. If you resist or make noise, you will end badly. With bullets. The bullets will be in you, if this was not clear.
Message received. Eric jams the gun against the small of your back and marches you towards the elevator. Somehow went from your face to the small of your back. Amazing magical tricks. Let's go to Vegas, Diana. It'll be so much fun, Diana. So much better than boring old Cape Cod, Diana. Okay, first of all, I don't talk like that. And second, it's a known fact that Cape Cod is NSFB, not safe for brides. Are you talking about the article, Courtney? The one about the bride who got kidnapped on her wedding day? I am bride. I'm actively in the process of being kidnapped. Right now.
Silence! I grow tired of your petty bickering.
Eric jams the gun into the base of your spine hard. Eric claps a hand over your mouth, silencing your cry.
What did I tell you, TCP? Quiet, not a sound. There is to be no more talking until we have secured you in our vehicle. Is that clear?
You and your friends nod silently. Soon the elevator doors roll open, and the brothers lead you out into the underground parking garage.
In the back of the vehicle, please.
The 4 of you perch in the back of those scary vans, like a creepy, windowless, what's going on in those vans van. You know the type. You're taking in all the details, but maybe you can describe it later when suddenly... Oh my god, they put bags over our heads? Are we locked in here? Can anyone reach the doors? Too late, we're moving.
Quiet back there. This is a kidnapping, not Barney the Dinosaur friendship road trip.
I love you. You huddle with your friends in the back, whispering through the thin black fabric of your bag. Okay, we need to come up with a plan. Courtney, go flirt with one of them. Yes, please. I've always kind of wanted to get with twins. Triplets would be even more fun. Damn, Courtney, your Stockholm syndrome is setting in early. Aisha, not the time to judge, okay? Courtney's an expert on flirting her way out of a jam. Let her work her magic. Courtney clears her throat and whistles up at the front of the van. So, Eric, I couldn't help but notice that gorgeous jacket you're wearing.
No thank you, I have a boyfriend.
Oh, cool. Good for you. Carl, what about...
You're not my type.
Wow, that's definitive. Of course. Olton?
Slowly, and I do not mix my work with pleasure.
Maybe if you gave Courtney a chance, you'd realize you hear a window roll down, then a gunfire. You could just make out the sound of a bullet ricocheting off the road below you.
Enough of this. There will be no sexual capering. There will be silent only.
Yes, sir. Finally, after what seems like an eternity, the van screeches to a halt. The rear doors click open, and the hood is yanked all roughly off your heads. By the way, kicking out the taillight doesn't work either. Apparently they reinforced the thing. Whoa. This is the most extravagant crime lair I've ever seen. Have you seen a lot of crime lairs? I mean, no, but when I think Mafia Boss headquarters, I think dark, scary, blood on the carpets.
We take very good care of our carpets.
Right, of course. The brothers herd you inside, even though there's a non-zero chance you're about to die. A slow, painful death, you can't help but gawk at the luxury around you.
I see you are impressed with our home. Among the many gifts of Gamle Svin is a sharp eye for architecture and interior design.
Who's Gamle Svin?
A father, old Svin.
Let me guess, old Sven looks like you too. Does old Sven have, other gifts?
Dismemberment. Murder. Flower arranging in the list.
Fascinating. Flower arranging, who knew? The brothers deposit you in a stately office, locking the door behind you. Hours pass. Despite the fear, all of you drift in and out of sleep, out of sheer boredom. Finally, just as dawn is turning the sky outside the windows into a wash of pink and purples, your door unlocks, an old man enters, your 3 kidnappers trailing behind him. Sits at his desk.
I apologize for the delay. In my old age, I find sleep is very important. You have met my eldest sons, Eric, Carl, and Stolly, yes?
If being kidnapped at gunpoint and shoved into the back of a truck counts as meaning.
Ah, I see your sense of humor is intact. Allow me to introduce my remaining son, Lucas. Come greet our guests.
The scrawnier, more hunched version of the death triplets appear in the doorway. He keeps trying and failing to put his shaking hands in his pockets.
Hello, Papa. You're calling me?
Yes, Uncle Lucas. It took you long enough to answer your sniveling puddle of lingonberry curd.
At least we know this isn't a human cloning operation.
Now that my entire clan is present, we can discuss the fate of our guests. They stand accused of theft, and the penalty for theft is death.
Please, sir, you... should let us make it up to you. Oh, I know the perfect way. I did a study abroad in Copenhagen, so I know for a fact that I'm a 10 out of 10 in Scandinavian. Courtney, that's not what I was talking about. I was going to suggest... I know before you guys said you weren't really interested, but what about you, old Sven? I've always wanted a Norwegian sugar daddy.
I would never disrespect the memory of my beloved wife.
He points to a framed photo on his desk, showing an extremely stern-looking woman. His tough veneer seems to crack a little, his eyes growing misty.
Oh, but my oldest, dearest, truest love. The woman who first guided my hand on the bone saw.
How romantic. They had the same hobbies and everything. Courtney, if we can make it out of this alive, you and I are really gonna have to talk about a healthy relationship. Old Finn rises from his chair and paces across the floor and room to you. Arms clasped tight behind his back.
No. On an ordinary day, I would simply ask my sons to shoot you where you stand. But today is not an ordinary day. Today, my darling granddaughter Esther celebrates the 6th year of her life. It will be a magnificent party. There will be ponies, lingonberry tarts, paper streamers on the chandeliers. I have no violence on her special day. Not a drop of blood will be spilled until the last bite of cake is swallowed. Is this clear?
But what are we supposed to do all day? Just hang out in your mansion until the party's over and wait to be murdered?
Yes, this is exactly how I imagined it. Please enjoy my hospitality.
Papa, if you would like, I could escort them to the dungeon until the party is over, so that...
Silence, you feeble and foolish horse. Your input is not necessary and required.
You are lacking in diligence, as you are in style.
Indeed. Make yourself useful for once, Lucas. Clear the menagerie of feces before our guests arrive.
Lucas slinks out of the room with a mortified expression on his face.
Now, as I was saying, the four of you may enjoy the gowns for the day. I suggest you avoid the electrified feces.
Duly noted.
I must take my rest now before the party begins. Remember, if you take advantage of my hospitality...
He raises a gun and mimes, shooting each of you in turn, and then he and his sons stride out to the office. Okay. Once they leave the room, you turn to your friends. Guys, I think I know how we can get out of this. Their weakness is... Astrid, Lucas. If I were being verbally abused by my family 24/7, I'd know I wanted to retaliate. If we play our cards just right, I bet we could get him on our side. I know I could. The rest of them may not be interested, but that one was definitely a team, Courtney. So that's it. Our plan for busting out of here is Courtney's sex drive. I mean, so far this book is literally, like, teetered on it. It literally has us living vicariously through Courtney. Which, I don't want to live vicariously through Courtney. I feel like I have caught something. I am slowly dying from Courtney's diseases. I'm sorry, Mandy, but I'm just not sure that's gonna work. You exchange miserable glances with the rest of the group. In a weekend full of sticky situations, this is by far the stickiest. No pun intended. Then let's take the time to come up with a better plan. Maybe relaxing on the grounds will help us sort something out. Seriously, you're gonna do... Okay, whatever. Maybe in a little. Right now, I'm gonna find somewhere to nap. Jesus, you're both the same. Can we just hook her up with this guy? He heads out of the room, heads down. I'm gonna take a walk and clear my head. I promise, guys, I'm gonna find a way out of this. Okay, Aisha. We'll catch up later. Courtney turns to you. Well, I don't know about you, but I want to spend about what very well could be our last day on Earth doing something fun. Ooh, like petting baby animals. Well, they didn't mention a menagerie. Oh, do you think they have a tiger? That would literally make my life. This is gonna be the end of your life, so if they even have a chihuahua, that should make your life too. Which might end tonight, so good timing. And it ticks another box on our checklist. What do you want to say, Mandy? My allergies are killing me today. Head to the menagerie with Courtney for some animal therapy and a checklist item and a chance to connect with your friend. Is that what we call this? By the time you and Courtney step through the gates of the menagerie, you're feeling almost light. Sure, your execution is impending, but the sun is high, the desert air is warm, and... Oh my god! It's a jaguar. I was looking at the black one. A high white one. White tiger. Majestic. Eee! Courtney races up to the tiger's cage, squealing and bouncing up and down. This is the best day of my life! Courtney, this day has literally started with you being kidnapped at gunpoint and driven to the desert with a bag on your head. Yeah, and if that hadn't happened, I never would have found this tiger. I want to pet it. Can we pet it? I feel like we should pet it. Why not? We're gonna die. Everything happens for a reason, Courtney, and the reason we were kidnapped at gunpoint was clearly to pet the hell out of this white tiger. Yes, that's the spirit, sis. You wave your hand to flag down Lucas, who is scooping tiger poop in the corner of the enclosure.
Yes, you... do you require help?
Yeah, hi. Could we have a few minutes with the white tiger?
Of course, he is actually very sweet. He has not bitten anyone in months and months.
He unlocks the door of the enclosure, ushering you and Courtney inside. You walk to the tiger, reaching out your hand tentatively, and he rubs up against you, purring so loud it's like a roar. You nestle his soft, furry head in the crook of your elbow and scratch his tummy. Pet a tiger. Okay. He's so cute. I'm gonna... Suddenly Courtney bursts into tears. Real tears. Big, fat, rolling down your cheek tears. Aww. And now you've scared the white tiger away. My white tiger. Courtney, what's wrong? Is there something else going on? Oh, Mandy, the past couple of months have been so hard. You don't even know. I thought this trip would make me feel better, but instead... We wound up running from the Norwegian mafia? And then they caught us? We're literally in their cage right now? Whoa, whoa, Courtney. Back up, pet the tiger, take deep breaths. Courtney reaches for the soft scruff of the tiger's neck and strokes his fur as she pulls in long, deep breaths. Finally, after a few more hiccupy sobs, she calms down. Are you gonna tell me what's going on? Well, my parents are kinda sorta cutting me off from the trust fund at the end of the month. Right, because you've done stupid shit with it. What do you mean, kinda? Definitely. They think I'm irresponsible and need to learn to support myself, which I know I should be doing better at adulting by now, but I don't know how.
Oh my god, it all makes sense. And by it all makes sense, I'm right again because I pointed this out day one.
Wait, I'm confused. I thought you worked. I know you've invited me to your gallery openings and stuff. Yeah, my resume is a lot of and stuff. I've never held down a job more than 6 months, and it's not that I don't try, but nothing ever felt like the right fit. I never needed the money before, so it's like, why stick around in a job that makes me miserable? By now, I want to start applying for jobs, unless we get murdered, and there's nothing I'm particularly good at. Why didn't you say something sooner? Because I wanted to prove to you that I wasn't an irresponsible baby, okay? Sorry, sneeze. I want to think that I had it handled, that I'm capable of organizing a trip and being a grown-up and... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody thinks you're a child. Well, maybe a little irresponsible at times, but who isn't?
Me? Are you serious?
We're here for you, Cord. You don't have to suffer in silence. I know you're right, but I just didn't want to be a burden on you guys. And I thought to myself, if I can manage this big trip and keep my friends happy, then you'd have proven to yourself that you were capable of adulting? Exactly, and I would have proven it while having all kinds of fun and with the people I love more than anything. I guess I just wanted to go out with a bang. Well, you might get your wish. You know, literally.
Courtney nuzzles her face deeper into the tiger's scruff.
I'm sorry for whining so much, Mandy. You must think I'm such a big baby.
I do.
Hey, the real world is hard, no matter how old you are, and everyone goes through this eventually. You've just been able to pull it off a lot longer than most people. That's because your parents enabled it. And that's good, because you've had more life experience, and you're ready. Huh? Yeah, I might be scared of what's coming, but I'm stronger and smarter now than I was at 21. And I'm gonna be okay. Well, provided we don't all get murdered tonight. Well, that is a big if. You gaze at the animals for a few more minutes, but you're too angsty to sit still for long. I think I need to take a walk. You in? No, I like it here, but thanks for listening. I hate being a downer, but I really needed to talk to someone. I'm here anytime, babe. You head back into the mansion, leaving Courtney alone with the animals. For long, you see Diana marching furiously towards you. Oh, who knew? What are you doing? Laps. It helps with the stress. Is that why you still look so pissed? Diana stops her forward march and whips around to face you, a vein pulsing on her forehead. I am perfectly calm. Okay, Vegeta. She sucks in a huge breath and chokes back a sob. Oh my god. Hey, come here. It's gonna be alright. I just don't know how to get my mind off this. I feel like stress is gonna kill me before they do. That's around the opulent lobby. Then you spot a sign over one of the doors labeled theater. How about a movie? They probably have just about everything in this place. Even Taekwondo Do-Re-Mi, the true story of a professional fist swinger turned folk singer? They might? Question mark. You see her look longingly at the room, and then she shakes her head. I should focus on getting us out, if there is a way to get us out. Explore the luxurious private theater with Diana in this exclusive scene. Oh, sweet mother of Jesus God. Someone please come to my house and make this stop. Think about the private theater as a complex like this could have been. A gold leaf popcorn, unreleased films, whatever's better than 4K definition. 4001? No, it's called 8K. Shut up. 4001 definition. It'll be like real life, but more real. Okay, fine. We can go in, but just for a little bit. You walk into what you assume will be the theater, but it's actually another, well, even more decadent lobby. What the... Is this the theater bigger on the inside? The only magic here is on the screen. Lucas pops up from behind a long built-in counter along with the wall from the wall. Lucas, weren't you just scooping tiger poop? How did you get there? I have rotations of menial chores. Keeps my simple brain occupied. Is popcorn something you wish for? You don't have a simple brain, dude. You're probably more intelligent than all your brothers combined. Like all the movie theater employees, his voice is utterly devoid of joy. Okay, that is true. It really is true. Unless you, like, watch Stranger Things, and then that motherfucker is happy as all hell. What's a movie without popcorn, right? He fills a bag with popcorn in the machine behind him and covers it with a shiny gold substance. It's called butter. Wait, is that actually liquid gold? Wait, really? It is butter, made from cows who receive daily massages and dine only on the finest clothes. You take a bite and almost swoon. It's so good and it sounds so good. Where can I get this butter? It is specially imported for Papa. Though if you have a few $1,000s... Never mind. So, where should we head for the movie? Through here. Take this, it controls the film. Lucas hands you a tablet, and you and Diana enter the viewing room. The two of you sink into the plush sheets and scroll through the tablet. No Taekwondo Do-Re-Mi, but if Tragedy of Anthony and Cleopatra, there's Aliens versus Englishmen, I think there's some home movies on here. Play them. We might find a weakness and we can exploit. Great idea. You go to the first video on the list and hit play. Camera judders, and it's eventually clicked into place. A younger, somehow skinnier Lucas comes into view. He's holding what looks like a toy lightsaber. This is a Star Wars Edition tape number 1. Vader, you are not my father. He begins spinning the lightsaber frantically and making whooshing sounds with his voice. Suddenly he missteps and the lightsaber jabs him in the crotch. He crumples to the ground and groans. Oh. Yeesh. Maybe they'll have Lucas kill us. Then we might have a fighting chance. Don't say that. I'm coming to grips with the fact that it's very possible we don't make it out of here alive. It's weird. I'm starting to feel okay about it. If I die, I'm glad it's with all of you. It feels right. Especially after how Skip treated me. D, you don't have to feel okay about this. Oh, I'm pissed Aisha put us in this situation. I agree with you. It sucks to say, but she's the reason we're in this mess. I just wish knowing that made this better. Instead, we all might die, and it's our friend's fault. God damn. It's pretty savage, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. let's focus on how to make it out of here instead. If we get the chance to yell at Aisha for ruining your bachelorette party, it means we live through this. Anna nods and gives you a small smile. What about if this is all a prank? We're all literally being pranked right now. You're right. The goal right now is to live long enough to yell at Aisha. You sit back and continue to go through the home videos. Almost all of them are Lucas embarrassing himself. If Carl were here, this is what I would do to him. He swings a fist at a cardboard cutout of his brother, but misses and punches the wall instead. Ah! I feel like we should stop watching. The poor kid has clearly suffered enough. You exit out of the video and turn off the massive screen. Light comes back on in the lush private room. So hypothetically, if this was your last day ever, and you had an entire lavish compound at your disposal, what would you want to do? Honestly, I really want to eat something dipped in gold. You're really doubling down on this gold thing, aren't you? If I'm gonna die today, it's gonna be with no regrets and a belly full of gold. I guess we can ask Lucas about it, but I don't want to hold my breath. You really think they just have a mini furnace you can toss a gold bar into lying around? You return to the theater lobby where Lucas sits bored. Hey Lucas, weird question, but you wouldn't happen to have the ability to make a fondue out of gold, would you?
Yes, we have a machine for that. Father loves gold-dipped strawberries.
That is an actual thing. Okay. He disappears into the back room for a bit while you turn to Diana with the largest grin on your face. A while later, he emerges with a plate full of fruit and a very shallow bowl of liquid gold. Enjoy your gold.
The special technique makes gold soft without heating to a boiling point. It is still quite hot, though.
You eagerly dip a strawberry into the gold, and after waiting for it to cool, plop it in your mouth. It's not very good, but it is gold. What does it taste like? Like luxury. Also metal. Mostly metal, if I'm being honest. Feeling better? Actually, yeah. I think I was spiraling a little. You don't have to carry everything on your shoulders. We're all here for you. I know. After you finish up, you head into the main mansion, following your nose towards a room you haven't visited yet. Inside, the table's piled high with all kinds of Scandinavian delicacies. Not for the first time today, you gawk at the splendor of it all.
Good afternoon, honored guest. For your middag, we have a selection of small brewed Blavakis and cloudberries with whipped cream.
Is all this real food? Seriously, I've never heard of any of this crap until now. None of these have rotten shark, right? Because I am not choking that down for my last meal.
My apologies. A small broad is a sandwich, Galvakis is smoked salmon, and cloudberries, well, cloudberries.
I'm still confused, like if this is real.
Please do not tell my father I upset you. The day is very important to him. To us all, I mean.
Your friends nod and dig into the buffet, but you keep an eye on Lucas.
Maybe this is our chance to get him on your side.
Hey, Lucas. Thank you for being so kind to us. It's been a terrifying day for all of us, and you've been so compassionate and caring.
I know how my brothers are, and I'm happy to serve as a buffer for you.
You have a good heart, Uncle Lucas. I can tell. Lucas gives you a small, fond smile. You can feel your hope rising, and then, just as quickly as the smile appeared, it's gone.
Excuse me, I must return to the kitchen. My father does not want me to spend time with guests.
I understand, but I just wanted to ask, what does Uncle Lucas mean? Is it a term of endearment in Norwegian, or probably poop? Poop. Face falls and he lets out a long, deep sigh. He's unable to meet your eyes.
Well, Uncle means simple. Simple as in not smart, slow, wait, dullard. So simple, Lucas. That is me.
Oh, Lucas. I'm so sorry I called you that. I had no idea.
I must go. Carry on. Enjoy the day.
Lucas slips out of the room, and you watch him go. You're heartbreaking for him. Wow. That poor, poor kid. Are you serious, Aisha? Really? That's who you feel sorry for? I mean, yeah. He seems like a victim here, too. He isn't facing execution by a firing squad at the end of the day. Stop yelling at me, Diana. Not sure if you noticed, but it's not helping. Really? Because it feels like it's helping me, and frankly, I'm done worrying about you at this point. You think I wanted this? You think I deliberately tried to get all my closest friends killed? Guys, please. We need to work on this together. If we turn on each other right now, we don't stand a chance. We are going to survive this, and we're going to be able to do it together. Damn right. No member of the Girl Scouts left behind. I have no regrets naming it that. I'm sorry, I can't listen to another second of this. This baloney. I'm gonna go take a panic nap in the cabana before I spontaneously combust from anxiety. This makes her second nap. Before anyone can say another word, Diana stomps out of the dining room. She's far too polite to ever flip you guys the bird, but it feels strongly implied. Honestly, I still don't know what a panic nap is, but I could use a break too. I saw a steam room earlier. But what if the Norwegians gets their hands on the control panel and superheat the chamber, and then your blood superheats in your veins, and you boil to death and die? What? We're gonna die regardless. Why does it matter? Courtney, there are plenty to be afraid of right now, but definitely does not make the list. If you want to risk your life, that's your choice. I'm not gonna sit by the pool. No one can superheat a pool deck. Andy, would you join? I'd love the company. This exclusive scene is a chance to learn more how Aisha got tangled up in the mob, grab some alone time before it's too late, and snag a checklist item. Why not? God damn it, Pixelberry, it's black. Why do you do this? Make your way to the mansion steam room, a pristine space near the outdoor pool. You both strip down, start up the steam. I gotta say, Aisha, it's pretty luxe in here. Almost makes me forget that we're about to be executed. Aisha laughs warily. Remind me to call you the next time everything in my life goes to hell. You're ridiculous with silver linings. I think it's a little more than a silver lining this time around, and I'm not trying to pile on, but I do think you owe us an explanation at least. Aisha's expression turns serious. She sprawls out on the bench, staring up at you with sad, sincere eyes. That's fair, so go ahead, I guess. Ask me anything you want. First off, how did you get this delivery? That's kind of a long story, I promise you. When I started out, this job was absolutely legit. We deliver important items to the super rich. Either they require security around the transaction, or they need discretion. We agree both. Or guarantee both. Which is why the pay is higher. Okay, but for this Vegas gig, did they not even tell you who your client was, or that you might be delivering something illegal? Actually, that's the thing. We have a strict policy against delivering illegal goods. Clients sign their lives away on the point. Whatever's in that case, it was above board. Maybe it's a Fabergé egg, maybe it's Beyonce's frozen eggs, but it was purchased legally. Yeah, but it's going to the mob. Right. That bit they failed to tell me. If the client can pay our fees, well, it's not in my boss's interest to turn them away. I honestly thought everything would be fine. It sounds like you were given very limited information here. I can't help feeling stupid, though. And I know Dee's right to be mad. I am responsible for some guy pointing a gun at her face. And shoving her in the back of a van, and putting a bag over her head, and getting her into a deeper doo-doo with her fiance. Oh crap, that's right. I hadn't even thought about Skippy own nepotism is gonna feel about this. Well, my guess would be not positively. Ugh, I hate that I got us into this. If we do get out, how can I make it right? You can quit this job. Yeah, that's the one that seems like a no-brainer. Honestly, I've been planning to anyway. This job was supposed to be my cushion in case I couldn't find another. Are you serious? Of course you will. You have more experience bouncing back than anyone I know. If I quit my job tomorrow, I'd have nothing to fall back on. I only know how to do one job. But you'll land on your feet, I'm sure of it. I never thought of it like that. But how do you always know the exact right thing to say? You might think you're all mysterious, Aisha, but you're not as hard book to read as you'd like. You should end it with as you like. Aisha settles into the seat next to you, sighing as a gust of eucalyptus-scented steam billows through the room. This is so relaxing. I never want to leave. Well, we should barricade the door so we can bask in the eucalyptus steam forever and not get shot. Win-win. No way that would fail. Or that could fail. Although we'll still live in the moment. Right here, right now. What would make you happiest? Honestly, a cold shower. What? You kissing me. Why not? It's like you're reading my mind. She slides across the bench towards you, wrapping a hand on the nape of your neck as she kisses you slowly. You move over to straddle her, bending down to kiss her harder, her hands tangling in her dark hair. Hey, you're gonna die, why not? My, Mandy, this is getting... If you finish that sentence with steamy, Aisha, so help me. She giggles softly as her soft sighs, as her hands roam your curves, making you shiver despite the warm air. You know, this is our last night on Earth. She pulls back, gazing in your eyes. She looks sadder and softer than you've ever seen her. Yeah, you were going to make a joke. Say you were glad you could spend the last hours making out, but this is no time for jokes. I'm glad I'm here with you. Runs her hands through your hair, pulling you close for another kiss. Oh, Mandy, I'm just glad we finally found each other. I mean, really found each other. Team Pride, okay. Ganesha enjoyed the sauna. Don't sweat it. You stay there for a long, long time, holding each other and kissing softly. The heat of your bodies blending with the heat of the room. That's the details we get, folks. Congrats. At 8 p.m. on the dot, you and your friends are corralled by the Finn's sons into the mansion's vast ballroom. You glance around, old Finn has gone all out for Astrid. You turn to his sons confused. Wow, look at the pony cavalier. Like, I mean, I heard of ponies at kids' birthdays, but this. You gesture towards the mock battlefield, in which a dozen kids are jousting with balloon swords. Ah, yes, the children reenact the Scandinavian Civil War. Such a vital period in our history. So tragic, and all because of petty dispute over a price of lutefisk. Lutefisk? Is that currency some kind of precious stone, or...? It is a fish soaked in lye. That sounds vile. It is correct. Enough chit-chat. Let us review the protocol. You are free to roam within the party until the last bite of cake is consumed. We will have our eyes on you until that time. Do not disturb our guests. Do not attempt escape. Once the magic show is over, we will take you to Old Sven's office, and there you will decide your faces are clear. We're gonna die anyway, Crystal. From then on, the men disperse, leaving you and your friends to wander the party. So, Diana, feeling any better after your nap? Well, considering we were just told that we may be murdered at the end of the evening, not much better, no. Diana, I'm so sorry. I promise I'll do whatever I can to get you all out of this. I know, Aisha, and I know you don't want to be caught up in this mess any more than we do, but that doesn't make this any better. Oh, my God! Courtney stops dead in her tracks, her gaze fixed on something across the room. There! Something setting up on the stage is none other than... It's Mario. The one, the only Mario Brain Mill, but 2-star! The magician from the other night? What are the odds? Actually, as did mention, he was It was a pretty sought-after act. I guess they wanted a magician. They might as well go with him. Might as well? Ever since that night I met him, I've regretted one thing. I didn't take the particular opportunity to melt his brain. Who knows, Courtney, tonight you might just get your chance. Guys, I have an idea. If it involves sleeping with a magician, I hear you, but we may not have time for that right now. No, it's better than that. I'm going to convince Mario to use his magic to get us out of here. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, now playing as Courtney. I thought it was over, and here I was hoping. As your friends blink at you, clearly confused. Trust me, guys. Just keep the Norwegians distracted, okay? It's time for me to work my magic. Aisha hurries over to the nearest of the tall, blonde men. I don't think the Gravlax at lunch agreed with me. Do you have a bathroom somewhere private and well ventilated?
We'd have to stand guard.
Do what you gotta do, just hurry. Otherwise that potted plan is gonna...
Follow me quickly.
He leads Aisha away. Diana and Mandy head over to talk to the other two brothers, and you slip through the party. Mario? I'm not sure if you remember me. He looks up and gasps aloud. You can practically see the cartoon hearts popping out of his eyes.
Is it really you, my little geranium? Since that moment we met, I've been hoping to find you again and finish what we began.
Oh, we're gonna finish multiple times. If I have anything to say about it. Oh, God. Mario leaps down from the stage, capturing her hands in his own.
But why are you here tonight, my precious pink petal? Why, at the Scandinavian's child's birthday party?
So, long story short, we were sort of kinda kidnapped, and we need your help. Our kidnappers are planning to execute us as soon as the guests leave.
But why? What could you have possibly done to deserve execution?
Well, it involves a male stripper, a sketchy pawnbroker, a convention full of adult men cosplaying as pandas.
Spare me the details until I've gotten you and your friends to safety.
Does that mean you can do it? That you'll help us escape?
Escape, you say? I don't know. That's one of the most difficult illusions to accomplish. One might even say it's brain-meltingly complex.
But if anyone can melt brains, it's you. I thought you were gonna melt his. I'm so confused.
Very true. For now, just follow my lead, and when the magic begins flowing, whatever you do, stay silent.
Mario looks around, and then he raises his voice.
Excuse me, ma'am. I understand that my allure is almost supernatural, but I am here as a professional. Please stop harassing me.
Oh, I didn't... He winks at you, tilting his head almost imperceptibly to his Finn sons who are watching the interaction.
Please allow me to work.
Right, I'll just go back to my friends. Now playing as Mandy. Why did we have to play as anyone? I think we didn't really need to see that interaction. Courtney hurries over and tells the rest of you the plan. Mario will magic you out somehow. Just remember to keep quiet and let him melt brains his way. Courtney, is this really gonna work? He's an expert, Mandy. You know, he can make things disappear. You've seen it with your own two eyes. I've seen him create the illusion that things are disappearing. I'm not so sure he can actually do it. Right, they gave him the headlining spot in the biggest magic show on Vegas Strip because he can't do magic. Magic isn't real, you do know that, right? See? Check your muggle negativity at the door. I don't need any of that right now. Just then, one of the brothers makes moves on the stage and taps the microphone. Microwave, Jesus. My brain has disengaged from the story is what's happening.
Hello? Yes? Please take your seats now. There will be a performance.
For me! Little girl has run on stage next to him. Crowd chuckles indulgently as old Finn moves up next to his son.
That's right. Today is Astrid's birthday, which is why we've hired the best magician in Las Vegas. Please, enjoy, Mr. Brain Melt.
Mario steps on stage, eyes intense. He gazes at the crowd, waves his arm through the air.
Leviotum.
Astrid floats across the stage as if on wings. She shrieks and giggles as she lands overjoyed. Whoa, that was, I guess genuinely impressive. I'm not impressed. How did he do that anyway? I didn't see any wires. Silly Mandy, he used magic, obviously. Ugh. You turn back to the stage, Brain Melt is casually breathing fire. Flames leap into a high arc over old Sven's head, and he and Astrid look up, obviously enraptured. No one else's eyes are on the performance. For my next act of magic, I will require 4 brave volunteers. 4 trunks roll out on the stage. You gasp. There! This must be it! Mario's plan to rescue you!
I volunteer my 3 sons, Eric, Karl, Stoli, and that fellow, I suppose.
But Papa, what about me?
Quiet, Inkle! Do not ruin this moment for Astrid.
On stage, Mario opens all the trunks, showing the audience that they're empty.
Gentlemen, I want you to stay where you are. Imagine yourselves rooted to the ground. I am here to sir. You will not... And now, Brain Melt!
When you look around the room, you don't see Carl anywhere. Or Stoli, or Eric, or the other guy. So you didn't really get a good look at him to start with.
But this is wizardry. Better than wizardry. This is brain melting.
With a swing of Mario's arm, all 4 trunks whip open, revealing the foreman inside.
This reminds me of when I was boys about... Shh! The bunny, our rabbits, like the pets that we've lost. Very, very good, Mr. Elemental. This is only the beginning, my friends. Just stay where you are and brain melt!
Suddenly, everything goes black. It takes you a few seconds to realize that you're in one of Brain Melt's trunks, behind a false wall, apparently. Look, Papa! My uncles and my fathers are on the ceiling!
This is truly... Wait, where's the girls? Mr. Brain Melt, where's the girls? The girls? What girls? The only girl I see is Astrid. Open the trunks now!
You hear the trunk clicking open, but it stays dark inside.
As you see, sir, the trunks are empty. They must have run off during all acts of sorcery. Yak, Kala, Dole, Sister Gant. I'm sorry, Mr. Baymouth, but we need to cut your performance short. Of course. I'm sorry about the confusion, sir. Best of luck to you.
Old Sven laughs gutturally.
It is not I who will be needing any luck.
A few minutes later, your trunk starts to bump away. You feel it being lifted and set down. Then you hear the roar of an engine and the clang of the compound gates opening up. Oh my god, we really did it. We escaped the compound. A few minutes later, you hear a sudden loud clink. You feel yourself slowing down and then slowing entirely. When you don't start back up after a few minutes, you kick out the bottom of the trunk and crawl out. You're inside a trailer hitch and you're at a dead stop. What's going on? Is Mario getting gas or... Something's wrong. I can't feel his magical aura, Mandy. Help me open the trailer door. Hurry! What the hell are you talking about? And Courtney wrestled the back door open and burst out on the shoulder of a long, empty highway. Or near empty. Off in the distance, you spot a neon yellow convertible tearing through the desert. You can't make out the words, but the distant cadence of butt rock echoes across the barren landscape. Guys, I think the trailer came unhitched without Mario noticing. What does that mean? We're stranded here. In the desert. Alone. Hey, at least you're alive. You know the old saying? Out of the mafia den into the entirely endless expanse of desert. Find out if you survive in the latest bump of the road, literally. In the next chapter of the book. God help me. This goddamn thing ain't over yet. Please help me. It's funny at times, but otherwise it's overall stupid.
You're pissing me off, Pixelsberry. We ended Elementalist for this. We ended Nightbound for this. And this is what you give us. Why?
Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down the description below, links to social media, Discord, if you'd like to support me and my content. Make sure that if you're subscribed, you hit the bell notification icon to receive notifications of when the content goes live. Otherwise, YouTube says no. You don't need to know. Otherwise, hit that join button. Feel free to support the community and this channel. Also, there's a few links down below if you want. And without further ado, I'll catch you all next time. Bye.